kill or two can be found upon short, this is going to eliminate the back end of this crank. And Sundar Young, missing those shots. The Glocks can creep closer. And that's K23 with a bunch of frags. Rotates a little late. And Sundar Young's only able to find one in response.
I don't think they're expected to both be here. Nonetheless, they're now spotted out. Balance lands a fantastic headshot, finds a second as well. How on earth is he finding these kills? It leaves it all down to Norba in a 2-on-1. The Glock in hand, trying to connect it, and it's not going to happen. Balance finds himself 3 fantastic kills, and Chopper chiming in with 1. Somehow Team Spirit, against all odds, managed to convert that pistol round. Those were some incredible headshots from Balance there, especially that second one on the bench. That is actually a very nice flick to open things up. Neelan's got tons and tons of map control, but Sundar Young seemed very aware of it when he fell off. Magix isn't going to be relayed the info though, and Neelan's able to find himself 2. This completely opens up this B bomb site.
Angle here to take away Chopper.
Oh, Magix. Fantastic opening headshot. Needs to find more, and he's not able to do so. A 4 versus 4 now. A fair amount of damage dealt to K23. And it's most likely that Team Spirit will try and jam their way back into this one, especially with Mir finding 1 more onto Mo. That's going to be an upgrade as he takes that Galil to work with, but as Kios finds 2, that might just be all said and done. Team Spirit in another disadvantageous position. Balance levels things up into a 2-on-2 further. I think they're actually going to try and push into this one, despite the fact that he's still got the AWP in hand and the pincers coming through.
Oh, the MAC-10 gone. It's all down to Kios, and the lack of a defuse kit will probably be the saving grace for K23 here. The bomb is so far ticked anyway, and how does Balance get away with that one? Quick kill, and he even survived. They've got a double stack towards this side of the map. And is K23 going to be prepared? Are they ready? It doesn't look like it. Chopper, instant frag. That's the bomb dropped. And now the retort. Kado with only the 1 to really close out this round. He's already got all of the information. Lots of awkward map control here as Kios slams in an all-important headshot.
Oz has really been this spanner in the works for Team Spirit. Every time things are looking on the up for them, he's in a fantastic lurk position up behind the flanker. Completely shutting this one down. This time Team Spirit have got the man advantage, and with Balance finding 1 more, actually peeking for another. But now Team Spirit are just going to keep their weapons. They know that they haven't got a lot of money behind them. They have to try and save what they've got. If they lose it, they'll struggle to reinvest. That might just change in a second, though, but he's got to be wary of Kios in underpass, and that Molotov's going to slow him down for now.
I love this angle. It's one that Mia has been utilizing just for years here in the Counter-Strike circuit. Finds himself 2 frags this time. Balance still has an AWP at the ready. This time it's just the double stack towards B. Actually a bit of a slanted stack there. You see that the boost comes through just to give a little awkward angle for Magix, but doesn't work out. Nevertheless, it's traded up. Should be a pretty done deal here. 1v4. Norbert. Yes, he wants a little bit of damage. Savings a little out of the question with half a minute on the clock. He'll go down. Nice, very competitive, well, convincing round, I should say.
He's been fantastic in this position so many times, but this time Sundar Young denies it. Balance for the first time in a while is going to miss a shot, and actually his teammate falls because of it. He is able to convert himself 1, but as the kills come through elsewhere, he's in a 2 versus 3. He needs to connect this shot and can't find it. The bomb's not going to be denied. Chopper is able to find himself a kill nonetheless, and Balance finally comes through with a headshot. It leaves it all down to Mo in this 2-on-1. The jump spot's coming through. Mo can't connect it. His position's now known, and he's on borrowed time. Back against the wall. Needs to find one of these frags, and it's not going to happen. Balance converts his 3rd of the round.
And with a little bit of mid-control, this could once again be the pincer. Let's see if Choppy's ready for it. He's just waiting on that responsive smoke. Instantly goes down and only takes 1 bullet worth of damage. Deals a lot more through that smoke. Neelan eliminated. There goes the bomb in an awkward scenario. Nice Molotov. But Spirit still have all of the building blocks of a defense to crush this A-side attack. There's another frag from Chopper. This is getting railed down. Very disjointed stuff from K23. Complete dominance on the A bomb site.
Someday Young shouldn't be able to get that kill and actually get back there without being traded. It means that it's a freebie for Chopper to swing out. Team Spirit firmly in the lead right now. Mir converts himself another headshot, looking for a second here, and if he was able to do so, then that might just secure the round. Instead he falls, and it's Someday Young alone on the site to try and hold it up. He is going to get taken down, but look at this HP. Kio's on 5, Nilan on only 1 single point of health. Despite them having the man advantage here, I still favour Team Spirit's chances, but with Chopper falling, Disbalance has got a hell of a task on his hands. Obviously all 3 players are low, but he's got this. That's looking like that's what's going to be the case. He might be able to find 1, possibly even 2 here. Ooh, very nice flick to find the second, making that one costly for K23.
That's just stat padding at this point. Disbalance probably could have went for this, but more importantly, Jay.
Such a nice bit of initiative there for Chopper to spot out that head and say, right, call that flash over. Someday Young throws a perfect flashbang, and he can just swing out and finish him off. Another kill coming through from him as well onto Mo. Just needs to get the timing correct. He's actually walking the wrong way. Kios is going to get taken down nonetheless. And this has all fallen apart for K23. Kado can't even find himself 1. Magix has gone absolutely huge there, finding himself those 2 frags that were needed.
That's the big question mark, and wants to get right out of dodge into a more defensive stance. And with Team Spirit still clamping inside, this block's going to do double damage perhaps. And Elam finds at least 1. That levels back up the numbers. Primed him ready for the P250 to find another and another. It's Disbalance. What a headshot. Long range.
As they creep up B right now, if they can take out Kado, this will surely be all over in the pistol. Kado whiffs a very, very important shot. He comes through nonetheless, looking for the second as well. Deals tons of damage, but as he falls, Kios has to pick up the pieces, and it's not going to happen. Magix is the one to clean it up, finding his 3rd of the round.
Really slow burner to get things started. And that smoke pretty much just counts his position. Totally useless. The Deagle has to do all in his lonesome. Headshot after headshot. Nealon needs a 3rd massive damage. Chopper almost gone. And there's no support from short. Mia gets tagged. And this might be the round going K23's way. Chopper finally gone. Norbra, a massive round there. And just the triple kill from Nealon from behind. What can K23 do here? They need to rotate and wrap in fast. And with Spirit giving away almost no information, Mo, a nice shot. That's the bomb gone towards mid. And he can try and hold this up for perhaps 1 more. How are they going to get back here? The nade, he isn't forced out of position, but does miss the shot. There's Nealon with another. And now K23, they need to find all of these shots here. The MP9 prodding from the back. Nealon under heavy pressure and fire. And there's the double spray away. An 8th on the board for K23. And Team Spirit walk into the blender.
4 rifles, utility, and an AWP on each side, and Kios so close to this smoke. It all comes down to who sees who first, and it's Mir to spot Kios. The head rip clean off, and Norba needs to go big. It's not going to happen. Mo, the last defender on this A site, he's got the AWP in hand. He's able to find 1. If he can stay alive here and allow the rotation to come through, then it would be huge. 2 kills might just do the trick as well, but as it gets traded out, Nilan and Kado are the only 2 players that can make this one work on this retake, and Chopper's in a fantastic position to cut him off.
Absolutely no idea where Chopper is. Great headshot found. And Kado versus 3 to try and defuse this bomb. It's just never happening. Not in a million years, Jay. Especially with Disbalance tucked inside the ramp area. Such a ballsy peek from him to eliminate the threat that Mo actually poised. And well, with that bomb being tapped, he needs to find both of these kills, and it's just not happening. 14-9, Team Spirit, they do it again.
Dancing around, might actually go for this pick, but as he gets flashed off the angle, he's forced right back to the corner. He needs to swing out and go big here. Finds himself 1, looking for the second as well. The rotations have already come through, though. It's Nealon to help him out. This Molotov's going to make matters harder, but he finds himself another nonetheless. Disbalance lands a fantastic flick, leveling out the numbers. But with 40 seconds on the clock, the retake needs to come through. Someday Young finding himself another, and it leaves Kios just in this 2 versus 1. He has to get this done for his team, and he's gonna fall. Team Spirit tip it over the edge. 16-9 they take it in the first map of the semi-finals, and what a fantastic performance from them.
Struggling to do damage onto this A-bomb site, and no members of Spirit have been taken out yet. So this clamp onto short needs to be hyper effective, and Some Die Young, he's already sniffed this one out in a way. There's 4 players upon this A-bomb site. This is quite the stack, and now Team Spirit connected with all of the shots. It's a quick combination, as they should take a 1-0 lead here in the pistol. Nealon trying to pop together some accurate headshots, but it's just not happening for him. 2 HP. And this is going to be a shutdown in the pistol. Very messy stuff, but there's no way out. 1-0. He's put 6 feet under.
Teammates start to walk up long here. They're actually getting rather close. iDisbalance has to be careful here.
Oh, that's a startling opening shot. Finally traded. And there's a null and void defense on the A bomb site. Nobody towards this side of the map. With Kios holding down mid here. Should be the conversion, and pretty much does an acceptable amount of damage. Mia's actually gonna... They should get out 4 rifles in the next. It's not going to be an ideal buy for Team Spirit. Rankings into the top 20 as far as HLTV is concerned. I'm surprised that, especially in the CIS scene, that there's been no poaching going on, and Team Spirit obviously keeping complete tabs on this one. And what a turnaround here in the 5th. Mo gets slammed. There's the MP9 to finish off the damage. The CT spawn, lovely nade, does a bunch of damage. And coming in from B-Tons, Mia, he's got the angle completely lined up. The smoke shots come through. He's able to find 2. And now Some Die Young challenged once again. The AWP finds both kills. What a flick. Mo, the last player alive, just doesn't have enough seconds on the board to get the job done. Has to back off with the sniper. They're challenging iDisbalance consistently, and realistically he's been hitting everything, but this time doesn't get away with anything. Now a fairly even Stevens retake opportunity, and stuck on this A bomb site, and the afterplans are absolutely horrible. There does go down 1 smoke, but I think that Spirit are bailing with that frag being found onto long. Some Die Young, Mia, they both want to cling onto these premium rifles. They've got an AK, an AWP, and there's a leg. The AWP drops. That's a peak that he didn't have to go for. And now Some Die Young might actually want to dig back in.
They've got so much info right now, and K23 with 30 seconds on the clock, still all stacked up on short, looking like they are going to continue to commit to this A site. The smoke's set up. Here the charge comes in. York still on iDisbalance on this angle. Chopper still alive on the box as well. Swings out, deals a tiny bit of damage. Can't find a whole lot more than that, though. iDisbalance lands a fantastic flick. And for now, Team Spirit keep this round at bay.
Quick kills. No success from K23 as iDisbalance cuts away the faces. There's almost another one as well. He only sees a slither of Mo's face finally getting taken, but Spirit members are everywhere. Magix is the all-important clamp, and without the AWP watching towards long, not hitting any shots, there's nade just to take him out of the equation. All of the kills coming through for Spirit, 3-3, as Kado's also going to drop. That's double digits. Just putting together all of the pieces, and is this really going to be a dry peak? The AWP is more than ready for this one, as he's got the angle once again. There's the swing, almost the collateral. Everybody taking tons of damage, and how do K23 hold on to this in place? They're waiting for a couple of mistakes. There's still 2 HEs in play. Team Spirit, they've conserved all of these HEs, all of these nades, and now the shots are starting to come in. The crossfire does get breached. It gets broken, and that's a 12th for the favorites. Yeah, absolutely nothing. This looks to be a fast running gun stratagem towards the B-bomb site. And K23, they have to win it, otherwise it's series and tournament potentially over. That's the rotate, and the retake's already in full force, but these Glocks finding all of the headshots. Mia finally does get prized away from the site. That is a 4th on the board, but K23 need a lot more than that. But does Disbalance even need it? That's the big question. He'll be watching towards the middle of the map, and that is suicide for Mo.
Really is. He may not have been expecting iDisbalance to have that AWP in the round. And as Team Spirit find 2 openers, they've got a good chance of closing this one out right here, right now. This could be the start of the end, especially if Mia finds himself one more. A very tight angle. And he fires off a couple of shots, but he's unable to finish off Kado. His position now known, has to convert this frag, and he's able to do so. A 5 versus 3, in fact, a 5 versus 2 now for Team Spirit.
But with the smokes placed, and still 15 seconds left on this board, the flank in full effect. They've got players everywhere scourging for these final pickups, and Norba needs to find a 1 versus 4. It's never going to happen. Realistically, this has been one of the most one-sided semi-finals I've ever seen. And here come the kills for the final time. Mia and Magix opens things up with all of the headshots. They've still got the insurance policy of Idis balanced towards the top of mid, who finds another one, and it's series over. We found our grand finalists in incredibly dominant fashion. Team Spirit taking over the top, 16-9 and then 16-5.